Go live on Instagram just now. Hold on. I had y'all waiting all this time. My bad. I didn't have y'all waiting. I actually was setting something up because see, I was going to do two. I was going to do this video kind of different. I was actually getting ready to get into the brain with y'all in the genetics, but then I had my man on here, good brother on here, and like it's not about me, it's about we. So I wanted to bring him up so he can show you the images that he has been capturing, especially what's going on with the Mississippi River. And you know how important that area is anyway to our brothers and sisters. And I'm saying, if you don't know how important that area is, guess what? We do. You understand? As a whole, we do. Going live on YouTube now. Not to mention, not to mention, I got the central air on in my crib. You know why? You see that red sky out there, my people? Do you see the red sky and do you feel the temperatures? Do you feel the temperatures and do you see that red sky out there right now? Huh? Parts of the sky the whole sky was red at one point in time when I went out there, but now parts of it is jet black, parts of it is red. Do you see that sky out there? Huh? You see that sky? Listen to between tomorrow and Sunday, I'm gonna go in on this motherfucking brain. I'm gonna go in on this brain. I'm going to go in, my people. I value y'all. First and foremost, woman, child, and man, heaven and earth, eternal light, each one, reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. Yes, out. This is our home. This is our mother French toast home. Look, I ain't even, wait a minute. Come on, Instagram. Come on, YouTube. Come on. Thank you. I am live. You ain't gotta. I'm fucking. I'm sitting right here looking at my thing. I know I'm live. And hold on, I want to share this. This sister, I did a live interview with this sister yesterday. Cha. I want to tell you, man, she this is amazing. This was amazing. This was all love, all appreciation, all value. Hold on. Matter of fact, I can just stay right here. I don't even need that. Let me show y'all something real fast. Pause. Let me go here real fast. Let me share this. Let me share my screen real quick. I did this live with this sister yesterday. Sister Cha, thank you very much, man. This was an amazing live. Listen, we was going in so hard. We talked about everything, the sun, the realms, I was great to say Frankenstein speech. Farrakhan speech. Yo, yes, all my people. We talked about Farrakhan speech, the whole nine. We were just vibing yesterday, and it was an amazing interview. And again, we're gonna do something again. We're gonna definitely do something again. But for right now, I'm you know what I mean, I'm jumping right back to moving forward, trying to reach our youth. And it's that live yesterday, she allowed me to express myself. She didn't hold anything back. And for people that always talk about they can't listen to me because I use profane, like I told you, when I'm having an interview or I'm around certain people, you know, I don't use no profane. I didn't use not one profane word in that interview. Not one. I don't know. It's just something clicks in my head, whereas though I don't do it. But when I'm fully expressing myself on my own live, you know, I'm gonna put this video, I'm gonna put this link. Hold on, how you do this? I'm gonna put this link. Matter of fact, let me share this on my Twitter. Yeah, let me share that on my Twitter. I'm gonna put this link. I did a real bad job of, you know what I mean? I'm gonna put this link inside in this. I'm gonna put this link of this program. Hold on. I'm gonna put this. Bam. I'm gonna put this link in the chat too, and I'm gonna put it at the end of the video. Again, much appreciation and value and abundance to the sister and the brother here that was playing on the saxophone. This was very soothing. He was in intermission. He started off the program and he was in the intermission when we had breaks. Like it was high vibes. It was definitely a good evening. And I did that. My people, listen, I was at work when I did that. That's how much the message is more important to me than anything. Like I told y'all, see, message over the money. A message over the money. You see Kyrie Irving, and you talk about Kyrie Irving, and we talk about Kanye West, but understand something. You have to let go this world completely. It's nothing in this world for you. This world means absolutely nothing to you. And then when you start to let go this world, you really start to see your true wealth. Your true wealth is the youth. See, you don't get what you would call 3D comp. You don't get galactic compensation when you free the minds of the youth. And what I mean by that, you don't get these worldly possessions when you are talking about literally liberating the minds of children. You see, because children are our wealth. They are our future. You don't get nothing from that. See, when you want to entertain grown children and keep them coming back to you, you see what I'm saying to you? Because now you get something from them. You see, they put the gas inside your vehicle. They pay for your car note. They pay for the new house that you got in, the swimming pools you got, the trips that you go on. See, grown children pay for that. But when you really want to liberate them and you want them to see them for them who they truly are, see, that's why I stick with DNA and RNA. Messenger RNA just takes from the DNA. So that's why I stick with DNA. That's what we are born with. That's what you will call second to the Most High, the second to God in the sky. But yet they bypassed that, gave you God in the sky, and then gave you all this materialistic crap here. We can stand on corners. We can research. We can recite the Bible, the Quran, all the holy books, Old Testament, New Testament. We can go through all the scrolls. We can talk about Enki and Enlil, but we can't talk about our genetics, because see, genetics tells you who you are, what you should be doing, and how you should be conducting yourself on this planet. See, that genetics is truth. That's above all. That's your number one truth. And you can't love yourself. How could you ever love me? If you can't be true to yourself, how could you ever value me? That's point blank and simple. Now, I want to say this. Why is it that, and this is my YouTube, my Instagram family, y'all get a lot from me. You know what I mean? My YouTube family, listen, I come on here, you know what I mean? But I be on Instagram, you know, because I just hit the live button and just flow. But like I said before, why is it so important that other species, other races of people tell Black people how to connect to spirituality, how to conduct ourselves, and what we should be doing? Why is other races of people making videos about where we are from and our lineage? Why is that so important for other species to focus on us? Why is that? Let me explain something to y'all. I want to let all other species to know this right now. You ain't got to tell me to burn sage and put my feet in the fucking dirt and wave my hands to the sun. You ain't got to tell me to walk around with crystals and none of that shit. I make all that shit. You feel what I'm saying to you? You ain't got to tell me about nothing when it comes to spirituality. Because let me tell you something, and I said this earlier today. We are the most spiritual and loving people that ever walked the face of this motherfucking planet. You better believe that. Let me tell you that again. We are the most spiritual and the most loving people that ever walked the face of this planet. If we was to ever go to bed at night and wake up without a fucking soul and just a spirit, let me explain something to you. None of you would be living. None of you would be living. And I want you to understand that. You don't have to tell us about our divine connection to the sun and the cosmos. You ain't got to tell us about love and how we should be connecting back with our true self. What you need to do is focus on you and your species. This is what Mother Universe is doing right now. You can't see it. It's fine. You don't have to. A lot of you do see it, because you know why? This is why you're reaching out to us. This is why you're reaching out to us. This is why you want to procreate with us. But I want to tell you, you don't have to see it. That's on you. But the world, the planet is setting up for every species to be focused on their species. It's going to show us the embarrassment that we have been living and the lie that you have been holding up over our heads. All of you. So we're not going to blame it on the white man. We're not going to blame it on the Asian man or the Arab man either. You either enslaved us or you joined the psychological slavery that still have my people at the bottom right now. You have no right to educate us. You have no right to police us. You have no right to psychologically or medically evaluate us at all. You and I both know the truth. Thomas Jefferson, your forefathers were some of the greatest child smuggling pedophilias that ever walked the face of this planet. And let me just say something to my brothers and sisters that's now moving in spirituality. You don't know what true karma is. Tell me how Thomas Jefferson died. Huh? Did he die early death? Tell me how James Merriam Sims died. How did Christopher Columbus die? You see, some of our brothers and sisters want to talk about karma so bad because they don't like what people are saying right now, because it fucks with their toxicity and the way that they have been living. Like they wish karma got Kevin Samuels. No, he didn't. Bad health got Kevin Samuels. You see what I'm saying to you? That's why Mother used him and made sure his word got out, because she knew, Mother Universe knew that he would never take care of himself. She would never deviate from the world that he has adapted. Never deviate from the world he has adapted. But she made sure that his voice got out because he was deeply concerned about the mental state of Black men on this planet, as well as Black women. That's to be truthful and honest with you. When you listen to the core of his message, his bottom line, his message that we should be better for one another. More importantly, the Black man everyone has turned their back on the Black man. And it wasn't him just said it. Sister Al Scheherazade wrote plenty of books about it. So you can live in denial about it all you want. That's okay. It's okay. But y'all don't know what true karma is. And a lot of you that have wished it karma on righteous people. I'm talking to my own people right now. The ones who wish karma on righteous people that just wanted to see you better so our race can be better. Get ready, baby. You better get ready. All the shit that you have taught, get ready. You see what I'm saying? I told people before, right? I don't know truly who the fuck I am. I got a good idea of who I am, but don't fuck with me. You see, you can take from me for a short period of time. You can talk shit about me for a short period of time. But let me explain something to you. I know that I'm connected to something greater. And that doesn't mean that you're not. But I know that I'm connected to something greater than what the world has ever told me that I am. And I'm willing to take it. I'm willing to face this world. See, I'm willing to go against the drug dealer. See, the drug dealer is your pharmaceutical companies and the poppy stores on the fucking corner. You see, I'm willing to go against the drug dealer. I'm willing to go against the narcissistic sociopath, meaning your school teachers and your professors and your medical field. I'm willing to go against the muscle, the gangsters that walk around in uniforms all day that intimidate my fucking people. You see, you going against false gangsters and drug dealers. The ones that look like you perpetrating to be drug dealers and gangsters. But meanwhile, the real ones are walking around in uniforms and killing our fucking babies. See, you ain't ready for that. You ain't ready for that. It's easy to go out and pull a gun out on your brother and sister and kill them. You see, it's not easy for you to go out and stand up intellectually and be willing to risk your vessel for the next generation. You see, that's hard for you. But it's easy to load your gun up and ball your fist up and punch one of your reflections right in the face. That's easy for you. But don't worry about that. Something is coming for you too. Something is coming for you too. So without further ado, I want to get into this video tonight, my people. Listen, let me tell you something. I was on this live tonight. Listen, my people here on Instagram, I value, I appreciate you. I'm going to get over here on YouTube and vibe over here real fast. Y'all know how I do, you know what I mean? I'll see y'all next time. Come on over and chill with us, because I got this good brother from down Mississippi, and he want to show y'all some images. Like I said, it's only been a few people that actually catch true images in the sky, and I understand when they are authentic. So let me get over here real quick to my YouTube family, and I hope to see y'all over there. Not one love, but whole love. Peace. So let me get off of here, my people. I meant to go live first. I meant to go live on here first. Hold on. Y'all feel that heat outside? That's steam. The red red gas giant. The red gas giant. So let me get over here. Peace, appreciation, and value to all that's in the chat. Peace, appreciation, and value to all that's in the chat. One love to y'all. Whole, not one love, but whole love. I got to get that out of my mind. One love. I value y'all. Yizzo. I value y'all. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. See, when I see Kanye West, you see Kanye West admitting to everything that's going on, huh? You see what he's doing? He said, listen, you have to be able to be willing to let this world go. You know what happened? You know what happened? I told y'all what happened with me. See, Pindar interfered with something that I held dear and precious to my life. This is what y'all don't understand. He was inside of my home. You know what I mean? He was inside of my home with his manipulating fucking ass. You see? That's why I told you he got to show himself to me. Pindar, Moloch, and his crew got this. They have to show themselves to me. You know what I'm saying? I give them respect, though. I give them respect because they did their job. But see, when a man has nothing else to lose, you see, it ain't about money. See, my thing with family, when a man has nothing to lose and everything to gain, that's a dangerous black man, a so-called black man. That's a dangerous one, especially one that is intelligent. That's a dangerous one because he ain't stopping. You see, that's an issue. He's not stopping. So let me get into this. And the reason why I named the title As Above, So Below, before I introduce my brother here, let me get this on here real fast, my people. Let me show y'all a couple of things that I want to read out to y'all. And let me show a couple of things that I want to read out to y'all real fast. Hold on. All right. Okay. Make sure I'm right here. Hold up. I'm missing something. No, I'm not. Okay. Boom. All right, here we go. Now, as above, so below. Atoms. You see this right here? Look right here. Here we go. Let me enlarge that a little bit for you. Atoms are made up of subatomic particles, protons and neutrons, which are in the atom's nucleus, and clouds of electrons orbiting the nucleus. The atom weight or mass of an atom is the total number of protons and neutrons in its nucleus. The atomic number of an atom is its number of protons. Conveniently, atoms that are electrically neutral have the same number of positive charge as negative charge. I want you to remember this part. I want you to listen to this part right here. The atomic number of an atom is its number of protons. Conveniently, listen, conveniently for who? I want you to remember this. Conveniently for who? Atoms that are electrically neutral have the same number of positive charge as negative charge. See this right here? Look at this one right here. This is hydrogen. I want you to look at this. That's a proton in the middle and one electron. That's neutral. Do you understand? This is neutral and it's conveniently. Now I'm gonna finish reading. I'm gonna drive my point home with this. Positive charge, negative. Opposite charges attract. So negatively charged electrons are attracted to positively charged protons. Now, what is protons? Protons is masculine energy. You understand? The sun is a proton. The sun is a proton. The planets are electrons. So we can get this as above, so below. Now, positively charged protons, the attraction holds electron in its orbit outside the nucleus. The more protons there are in the nucleus, the stronger the atom positive charge is and the more electron it can attract. Now, I want you to understand this. The more protons that are in the nucleus, it didn't say neutrons, the more protons that are in the nucleus. So when brothers that you are ascending right now, my brothers that are speaking with no fear, my brothers that are speaking truth, you are getting charged up. You ever notice that you get hot? You ever notice sometimes you get hot when you start talking truth? You understand? You start talking truth, and next thing you know, you see sisters looking at you, you see brothers, other people looking at you. You understand? We go with the more protons that are in the nucleus, the stronger the atom positive charge is, and the more electrons it can attract. Now, electrons is negative charge, protons is positive charge. Now, I want you to look at this. The first shell holds only 2 electrons. 2 electrons, protons and electrons. The second and third shell holds 8 electrons each. The fourth shell, which can be found in elements such as potassium, calcium, and iron, holds up to 18 electrons. Higher shells also exist that hold even more electrons. So let me just show you this. You see this? You see this right here? When I say as above, so below, the male has a positive charge. So this is why females are gravitating to males that speak positively, strong, have no fear. You understand? Because you are now representing or emulating the sun and the cosmos. You are now representing and emulating the sun and the cosmos. The more positive you are, the more electrons, feminine energy. Now, understand something. This ain't about getting a female down here, because guess what? The more positive you speak, the more angelic beings, the more light beings. I walk around my house all the time. I see light beings just moving around my house. I see them flashing across my eyes. I see it all the time. The more electrons, meaning when people be like, well, you're protected, you're guarded. This is what you are guarded. The electrons orbits the proton for its safety, its guardian. The more positive that you are speaking, the more powerful you become. And the more and electrons is your power. They is the protective, they surf and navigate you. So now let me show you another graph. I want to show you something. As above, so below. And I'll be telling y'all, like, listen, you do what you want to do as far as life. I'm not here to tell you how you should live. You live the way you want to live. Here we go right here. How about this? What is this right here in the middle? Do you see that right there? The sun is in the middle. Do you see what surf and navigates the sun? The planets. And the planets are what? Electrons. Do you not see this right here? As above, so below. As out, as without, so within. This is the same thing that's going on with one single cell inside of your body. Now, what's happening is, look at this. Look at this chart right here. Look at the date right there. November 12th and November 11th. Look at these. These are ionized particles, coronal mass ejections that are coming from, they don't even saying it's coming from your core sun. They say they don't even know where it's coming from, Mr. MB33. They don't know where these ionized particles are now coming from. These are charged particles. And when these charged particles hit Earth, you see this right here? It removes the electrons from around the atom. That this ionized particles remove these electrons that are surf and navigating the atom. And what's happening is it is charging up the nucleus inside the motherfucking cell. And this is happening with every living organism on the planet. Every living organism on the planet. Every last one of them. As above, so below. So when I say to my sisters, listen, I'm not here to coach you into polygyny. You do what you want to do. You understand? I'm just telling you, everything outwardly is inwardly. This is happening with your cells. This is why for every one man that's born is 12 to 15 of y'all. Y'all not understanding. This is a balance. The balance doesn't mean 10 men and 10 women. That's not a balance. That's unbalance. You see what I'm saying to you? But you don't want to hear that. That's fine, well, and dandy. I'm not here to coach you to do what you want to do. For real, it's not even beneficial right now for a man to be even in that type of situation. Because if you're not grounded, if you don't trust and believe yourself, if you're still operating in your root, in your stomach chakra, the family is not going to never grow and become to what it really needs, become what it needs to be, because it's always going to be tension, and it's going to be unnecessary tension. So yes, no, I don't even coach it. And my personal advice to my brothers right now, stay to your fucking self, man. I don't mean no harm. Stay to your motherfucking self. Seriously. or stay with the one that's true to you, that can breathe life into you. And I mean that. This is the shit out here right now is foolishness, the way we are living. We right now are concerned as a whole to what's getting ready to take place on the planet. When you don't see Kalai concerned with that shit, but a lot of people are. Why? You know why you're concerned with it? Because you don't have a foundation with your sisters. You don't have a foundation, first of all, with yourself. Let's start with that. 2, you don't have a foundation with your sisters. A lot of our sisters have multiple children that are alone. Even if you have one child or another sister have multiple children, you are alone. And the worst thing that you can ever believe, that think that you do push-ups, think you do pull-ups, think that you got a gun in a shooting range. You have no idea. You are not a killer. You are not a killer. I want you to know that. I understand that you can pop in the shooting range, that the fucking that board or that sheet of paper ain't shooting back. That sheet of paper ain't thinking. You understand? You think a motherfucker gonna stand right there knowing you got a weapon and just say, okay, we're gonna let her shoot back at us too? Nah, they're gonna think. And you're gonna be worrying about your kids and your safety at the same French toast time. That's what you're gonna be concerned with. And then what happened? Panic sets in. Let me explain something to you. We're not killers. You can continue to believe that if you want to, that's okay. But we're not killers. So let me finish. Let me go over here real fast. I'm not done. Let me go over here. Hold on. Where was I at? Listen, I'm gonna get into this right here. First of all, I did this yesterday, and I just want to go over this real fast because I'm gonna do this again when I go live, and I'm gonna load up. I'm going into the brain. Chimps versus human memory test. You ain't gotta worry about it, baby. Kalai lining his ducks up in a row. Now, this is why they say, again, that humans can only access 5% of their brain. Look at this right here. The cerebellum sits right at the top of the 33 vertebrae. And look at coordination and voluntary movement, balance, posture, motor learning, sequence learning, reflex memory, mental function, emotional processing. This is the 5% of your brain that you are accessing. And look around. I want you to go outside. And matter of fact, you ain't even go outside. Look at the people that you encounter. And look at the people that you see when you do in your travels. What are they discussing? What are they talking about? All of this shit is in the low portion of their brain. All of this shit. Words, numbers, and that's all in the low portion of their brain. That's it. We have so much more to us, my brothers and sisters, so much more. And when this is damaged, this cerebellum is damaged, this is where it calls, when you hear, especially when you see somebody drink liquor, you know what I'm saying? You be like, they be slurring. They be like, what you think? I don't know what you talking about, man. And especially when you try to talk to a brother or sister and you try to explain the difference between languages and how languages keep us trapped into a spell. Or even you go with the birthday and you be like, that's not even our birthday. That calendar was made by man. What are you talking about, man? You crazy. You racist, man. You racist. You're racist? Wait a minute. Hold on for a second. So if I beat your ass and I decided to give you a calendar, does that make it right? If I beat your ass and told you to follow a 10-month calendar after I abused the shit out of you, does that make it right after 10 generations down the line? 10 generations down the line, does that make that calendar right? What are you talking about? What literally, we have completely forgotten. Literally, we have completely forgotten. And you know why? Let me pull this up real fast. Let me give you a little taste. Right here. Let me give you a little place. Hold up. Let me see where I want to read. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm not even going to get y'all to avoid hawks and memory mammals with their frontal lobes having kept. No, you don't have to have a large frontal lobe. Your behavior tends to do. Listen, here we go right here. And I was gonna give you a little taste. This little line right here. If you don't have a large frontal lobe, your behavior tends to be dominated by your current needs and what is currently going on in the world around you. I'm not going to go no further. You can screenshot this and read it and get ready for what I'm getting ready to drop on your ass next. But listen, if you don't have a large frontal lobe, your behavior tends to be dominated by your current needs and what is currently going on in the world around you. Around you. So this is why they put on, oh, wait a minute. Oh, y'all didn't see that? My bad. I apologize. I strongly apologize. Y'all didn't see that? Hold on. I'm sorry. I apologize. You see this right here? Let me read it to you. I'm not going, you can screenshot this shit if you want to. That's up to you. But I'm telling you, this is when I'm not going to go in tonight because this brother, we're going to talk about our star family, our brothers and sisters. But here we go right here. If you don't have a large frontal lobe, your behavior tends to be dominated by your current needs and what is currently going on in the world around you. Do you notice? If you don't have a large frontal lobe, your behavior tends to be dominated by your current needs and what is currently going on in the world around you. Now that's a neuroscientist. There is no need for me to say, I don't argue. From here on out, let me tell you, respect to my brother John and my man Shiz. I'm telling you, wise men. These are wise men. Because see, people pull on me from all directions now. You understand? Because see, this social media thing is like the new hip hop shit. And I'm not into this shit. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't get into this. I get into this for our race, sincerely for our race and our youth. So you know what they talk to me. I told you, she's my personal counselor, and John don't even know he's becoming my counselor too. and guess what? They say, Kala, let me explain something to you. You have to learn to cut everyone the fuck off now. You understand? You have to learn to just stay focused and go forward in what you are doing. You are too important to yourself and to those that are around you to allow yourself to be pulled in different directions. Keep going forward. You understand? And guess what? That was one of the best advice that my brother John could ever have gave to me. And it's so funny how things work in unison, because she set me down the other day, was on the phone talking. He said, yo, bro, I done told you, man, listen, you got to move forward. Don't just stop it. Move the fuck forward. Everybody's going to want to have a conversation. You understand? But it's not worth you. Keep moving the fuck forward. The universe understands your heart. Your heart is big. You have never, just what she said, since you have never, ever, have I ever seen you change off of the path that you have been on. You understand? People that be robbed with me in the car, people that I can pull my phone out every time I do some shit. People that rob me in the car, they see, like, you are serious about this shit. Some people say to me, damn, do you ever give this shit a break? Yeah, when I'm asleep. And even when I'm asleep, it ain't a break because I'm in the cosmos doing some shit there too. You never stop. Nor do I want to stop. And I'm not going to until the fucking sky turns rainbow color and the people that walks on this planet turn rainbow color. You understand? I'm never going to stop until that happens. So let me move forward. Don't worry. I got you, people. I sincerely got you. Hold on. So we got the 5% of the brain out of the way. We're going to get this on the way. We're going to move forward. Hold on. Spike. Here we go. I just want to play this video real fast. Pause. I want to play this video. See, listen, when this is him telling the truth. Call it what you want. He's telling the truth now. And this is what, see, let me tell you something. The NBA, the commissioner of the NBA, they all trying to get ahead of what's going on right now. Because, see, what's happening is it's going to be a ripple effect that flows through our community, because we are taking inventory on how they are treating black males. See, they have to get other black people, so-called black males, to go against you. They have to do that. They have to get the puppets to go against you to make you feel bad about the decisions that you are making in your life to better yourself as a galactic man, to remove yourself from human but to a galactic man. See, and remove yourself from human black man to a galactic man. And they want you to feel bad about it. Just like they did when Kyrie first said, I'm not taking the you know what. And they said, oh, you missing out on such millions of dollars. Oh, and then when the money didn't work, oh, you're letting your team down. You're letting your players down. What's more important, the team or just you? Bro, let me explain something to you. Me? What's wrong with you? Let me explain something to you. The fans don't love me. They love the New Jersey Nets. The fans don't love LeBron. They showed you that when they burnt his jersey. They love Cleveland, bro. What's wrong with y'all? Are y'all losing your minds, brothers? The moment that you move like an individual thinker, you automatically become a nigga to them. What's wrong with you? And they show it to you to your face. Burn your jerseys up. What's wrong with you? Make dials about you, hanging them off the bridge. And you still talking about all the fans of Cleveland. You went back and you went back and got them a championship after they done made voodoo dolls about you, hanging you from buildings. And then they made you dress up like a woman. Shaquille O'Neal was the biggest broad of them all, as well as Charles Barkley. Oh, you let your team down. Oh, you let your players down. Oh, you thought supposed to be, the game is X's and O's. You know, when you come off the pick and roll, how much brain power do it take to shoot a fucking basketball? How much brain power do it take to put a ball inside of the rim? If a monkey can do it, you shouldn't be doing it. You can teach a monkey how to drive a car. I'm going to show you all this shit the next time I go. You can teach a monkey how to play basketball. You can teach a monkey how to play baseball. You can even teach a monkey how to play football. You understand? But you know what you can't teach a monkey? How to surf and navigate the stars. How to astro project. How to master alchemy within and the fuck without. You can't teach a monkey that. So that's why the monkey had to rip you away from who you truly are. You see what I'm saying to you? But he had help. He had help. Understand that. So hold on. Let me get on over here. Let me get back on over here. Let me get back over so I can play this video.
They can't control you. They can't. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize.
They can't control you. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Come on.
Not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name. It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I don't take no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone. Let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slights from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slights from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Pause. When he went there and went all that and said that shit there, when he said his mother was sacrificed, I said, yo, this man got the Holy Ghost. He got the Holy Ghost, baby. He is serious and so sincere.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You're out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right? Had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's more important than taking a life.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. I can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puppies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail.
Pause. What? I never killed nobody. Huh? I never sacrificed nobody. So I can say what I want. Y'all don't hold nothing over me. See, I ain't signed on blood contracts. Go ahead, Kanye. Go ahead, Kanye. See what? Listen, and you know what's going to happen? He's going to have the people behind him, the ones that are in the hood, the so-called hood. See, and this is what the NBA is trying to get ahead of. See, Kanye, Kyrie Irving, he got the youth behind it, because guess what? The youth is reading now. See, them people that's 60, 40, and 50 years old, they can't change their ways, stuck in their ways. They not reading it, and they happy with the way life was going. They don't mind. As long as the white man ain't beating my ass, long as he ain't in here hanging me and lynching me, long as he ain't whipping me no more, I could get my little Social Security check, I can get my little Pepsi, I can get my little cheeseburger from the store. He gonna give me some good medicine, make sure I'm okay. I'm good. He ain't harming me, so I'm good. Leave him alone. See, the youth is saying, nah, fuck that. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I ain't doing nothing. And guess what? Let me explain something to you. The sad thing is that when the power go out, which is getting ready to happen right now, because they already talk about Russia getting ready to do an EMP over there in Ukraine. Y'all have the slightest idea about the living conditions that are going on in these powerhouse countries. They are all shutting down by nature, by the way. You understand? You can't, listen, you might can buy bullets, but you can't buy water. And water is the most essential thing that's needed on the planet to survive. The water is the most essential thing on the planet to survive. You can buy bullets, but you damn sure can't buy water. Fresh water. So what you think happening over there in China, Russia, UK, huh? This shit. Why you think the new hold on. They had a climate change meeting, right? Normally when all the world leaders get together, they normally get together where? New York or where? Europe. Why they go to Egypt? Why they go to Egypt? Y'all better wake up and see what's really matter of fact, stay the fuck asleep. Don't worry about it. Mother Earth is gonna wake you the hell up. She's gonna wake you right on up. I got one more video to play, and I'm gonna bring my brother on here because I don't want to interrupt him. I want him to have I want the stage to be his. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me see something real fast. No, I got two more videos I want to play. Oh, I got two more videos that I need to play. Two more videos. I want to play this one video. Bear with me, my people. Bear with me for 1 second. I got two more videos that I need to play because I want to show y'all. I want to play something real fast. Come on, bear with me. Bear with me. How they did the same thing to Ali when Ali took his stance. They sent their own brothers and sisters to try to attack them first, because you got to send your own brothers and sisters to attack them. Hold on. Wait a second. Did that video become unavailable? Become unavailable? Pause.
June 4th.
Pause.
Hey, I'm just here to...
Pause. I want y'all to hear this. Remember, they use our own people, our own slave-minded people to attack you first. This was my man right here. He said, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Listen to
June
this.
4th, 1967 in Cleveland, Ohio. More precisely, in the offices of Brown's Negro Industrial and Economic Union. Muhammad Ali had been stripped of his heavyweight title and faced charges of drab dodging for his refusal to serve in the Vietnam War. In his boxing prime, Ali was ready to walk away from the ring for his convictions.
See, he was ready to walk away from the ring. Now, mind you, he was leaving thousands and millions of dollars on the table to walk away for his convictions. I'm not going to go fight some war. I'm not doing none of that. That's your problem. That's not mine. And they wanted to lock him up and put him away and stripped him away. They belittled him in the public and even had his own brothers and sisters against him. Listen.
That day in June, a group of influential African-American athletes came to Cleveland and gave support to Ali. That was not the plan. Bob Arum, a famous boxing promoter, was vice president of Ali's promotion company, Main Bout. He had brought all the athletes there to debate Ali on his decision not to take the deal Arum had negotiated with the government. The draft dodging charges would be dropped against Ali if he agreed to participate in boxing exhibitions for US troops. Arum had even promised players a percentage of the proceeds. On June 4th, 1960, even promised players a percentage of the proceeds from Ali's fights. Two of those invited were Bill Russell and the young college star Lou Alcindor, who would later change his name to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Now, I want to ask you something. What did Bill Russell and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar do for the black youth in our community? What did they do for them? Not a French toast thing, but led them down the same slave mentality. In fact, we are worse today than we were yesterday. They did absolutely nothing for our people, nothing whatsoever.
Players started to challenge us.
What the fuck?
Even promised players a percentage of the proceeds from Ali's fights. Two of those invited were Bill Russell and the young college star Lou Alcindor, who would later change his name to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The players started to challenge Ali, but he would shoot down their arguments before they would finish making them. Passionate and sharp as a razor, Ali won them over and ruined Arum's plan. I wasn't setting it up for the athletes to rally around Ali, but that's precisely what happened. Arum and his partners, including Jim Brown, who had set up the meeting, expected Ali to change his mind. The opposite happened. A joint press conference.
Look at this coon right here. Look at the coon. Look at the coon. You see the coon? Look at the coon. look at the coon. Look at the coon. Look at the coon. And these niggas is recycled. They right here today on the planet. The same ones, they here. I mean, you might even see one or two of them in the chat. Look at them. Look at the coon. Look at his face. Mad. Meanwhile, 274,000 women and children were murdered per day. 274,000 women and children were murdered per day. 1.9 million a week. Look at these coons, man. Look at these. Look at them. We are worst enemy. We are worst enemy. Look at them.
Held in which all players expressed support for Ali. 2 weeks later, he would stand trial, and an all-white jury found Ali guilty of draft dodging in 20 minutes. Even
Next thing.
Taking that stand, Russell and Kareem put themselves on the line. He has something I have never been able to attain, and something very few people I know possess. He has an absolute and sincere faith. I'm not worried about Muhammad Ali. He is better equipped than anyone I know to withstand the trials in store for him. What I'm worried about is the rest of us. Taking that stand, Russell and Kareem put themselves on the line. He has something I have never been able to attain, and something very few people I know possess. He has an absolute and sincere faith. I'm not worried about Muhammad Ali. He is better equipped than anyone I know to withstand the trials in store for him. What I'm worried about is the rest of us.
Because that's how strong his soul was. That's how strong his heart was. Finish. Hold up. Is that it? Yeah, look at this. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the coons. Look at the coons. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the coons. You see that right there? Look, they hate. They want to harm him. Look, they want to harm him. You see that? Look at the coons. Look at the coons. A disgrace. A disgrace. Hold on. Let me see. Is there anything else I want to play? Yes, it is. Hold on. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Kala. Pause. Bingo.
Bill Gates and Klaus Schwab. Let me just get this straight for a minute. No theories, no hypothetics. Let's just talk strictly fact. This guy says by 2030, you're going to own nothing and you're going to be happy about it. The World Economic Forum. He says that every single system, food, education, everything is going to be reset. Just a side note, we never voted for this guy, and he's coming into our lives, a stranger we never met, telling us he's going to reset our lives. We need to reset everything. Okay, dude. Then this guy says there's going to be food shortages. There's going to be more outbreaks of things. Now he's buying up more farmland than anyone else in the United States. He's the largest owner of farmland. Now food processing facilities are burning down at an unprecedented rate. 18 massive processing facilities have burned up or been hit by planes and burst into flames in the last 6 months. He's investing in fake meat. The food supply is being destroyed. Where's the theory here? Something very strange is happening, and they're telling you they're doing it. Bill
And first of all, I thought currently in the mainstream media that we had all the way up until the year 2050 or 2040 or 2060. Oh, now they pushed it back to 2030. Let me tell you something, my people. This is happening way faster than 2030. You better try this. Listen, something major is going to happen before the year 2024 or 2025. However, that's going to change the outlook on this planet, period. It's already changing drastically. But they say in 2030, a major reset. You want to hear that again? I'm going to play part of it.
And Klaus Schwab. Let me just get this straight for a minute. No theories, no hypothetics. Let's just talk strictly facts. This guy says by 2030, you're going to own nothing and you're going to be happy about it. The World Economic Forum. He says that every single system, food, education, everything is going to be reset. Just a side note, we never voted for this guy, and he's coming into our lives, a stranger we never met, telling us he's going to reset our lives. We need to reset everything. Okay, dude. Then this guy says there's...
And Bill Gates is buying up all your food, or buying up all your farmland, says there's going to be a food shortage, and it's actually happening. And we still think this is sweet. We still think this is it. Oh my gosh, man. We have a long road ahead of us, people. For some of us, not all of us. We have a long road ahead of us. Last video that I want to play right here. And I'm going to play this video again when I do my next video regarding the neocortex of the brain, the prefrontal lobe. Here we go. Pause. Human DNA. Now, hold on for 1 second. I said this earlier when I was on live. Black man, me and you can go in a lab and cook up something. Actually, we did. If you look at some of these racist people out here, we cooked them the fuck up. You don't get it, huh? Through rape or voluntarily mixed breeding. We cooked them up. But let me just explain something to you. We can go in a lab and cook up some shit. The only difference is they would call it unethical if we were in there, and then we would understand how other races or species got here on the planet. So now let me tell you why they can no longer use our organs, but someone else is using them, eating them preferably. They can no longer use our organs to keep themselves alive because our energy frequency, the atoms in our body is different now. It is charged, it is a whole new different charge. Our atoms literally destroys them now. Listen to this.
DNA has been combined in several studies with pigs to produce half-human blood, as well as to grow human organs inside of a pig. As of now, the fetuses are legally required to be killed before they grow, but the hope is to supply hundreds of thousands of people waiting on organ transplants with livers, kidneys, and hearts, all harvested from a pig.
Now, I played a video the other day when you find out, like our brother Kendrick Johnson, when he was wrapped up and the people found him, what was missing? Liver, heart, kidneys, eyes, tongue. Why are they taking these organs? And now they need them pigs to make them. Come on.
Studies being conducted that are public. There is a real possibility that under governments with less transparent rules and restrictions, somewhere on the planet, experiments are being conducted in which human-animal hybrids are being implanted in wombs and brought to full term. The possibilities are exciting for medical use, but also ethically questionable.
Let me pause something. First of all, you really think this is not going on? You have the slightest idea in these underground facilities and labs what are really taking place. And I'm going to play this again so you can see it for yourself.
DNA has been combined in several studies with pigs to produce half-human blood, as well as to grow human organs inside of a pig. As of now, the fetuses are legally required to be killed before they grow, but the hope is to supply hundreds of thousands of people waiting on organ transplants with livers, kidneys, and hearts, all harvested from a pig. These are the studies being conducted that are public. There is a real possibility that under governments with less transparent rules and restrictions, somewhere on the planet, experiments are being conducted in which human-animal hybrids are being implanted in wombs and brought to full term. The possibilities are exciting for medical use, but also ethically questionable.
Now look at that. How do you get an image like that if you ain't already create that? There are things that, when I told y'all, when I said this before, because I'm ready to bring my brother up here. When I told you before, what y'all didn't want to hear when I was saying this, you think getting the Asian man, the Arab man, and the white man, you thought that shit just sprung out of the blue. No, they was working and trying to get the right sequence in order to develop a species that could fool our naked eye. This is what you're not understanding. That can fool our naked eye. That's why it's two creation stories in the Bible. God said, let us make man in our likeness and our image. And when you look at a Draconian race and you look at their races, what they do, organ harvest, drink blood, they're very violent. They have no soul. They feed off and thrive off of pain. So now when you look at our species, right, no matter how the laws are imbalanced, no matter how we living on this planet, the conditions that they have us in, mind you, we put ourselves in this condition. No matter how the education system, the teachers, every teacher, every doctor, every geneticist know that they are living a lie. Their job is based off psychological and physical genocide. Every last one of them. And the ones that want to turn a deaf ear and a blind eye to it, they can't do it no more. No matter how much they wanted to crawl in their little cubby hole and say, I'm doing a good job, I'm doing a good service to help these people, I am doing a great job, they can't crawl in their cubby hole of lies anymore. You see, because we are coming to the realization there is a new frequency that is hitting the planet. Let me show you this real fast. And before I bring my brother real fast, the Schumann resonance. The Schumann resonance. You see this right here? 1111. There were over 4 hours of data that went missing. 4 hours of data that went missing. Why? Because they can't explain. They can't explain to you. They can't explain right now. Hold on, where? They can't explain. The hell? Hold. Let me see this. Hold on. I'll get back to that. They can't explain. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Did I close it out? Did I close it out? Did I close it out? They can't explain. You see these CMEs? They can't explain where these are coming from. They can't explain where these ionized particles are coming from. I know where they're coming from. They don't. Well, let me put it to you like this. They're not explaining that in mainstream media. NASA know exactly where it's coming from. They can't explain that. I have to see something, my people. I have to go over here. Let me see. Let me see what this shit is right here. I have to see what this is. First of all, NASA, can you explain to me? You see this right here, left side, right side, the two flashes that's happening. This has never occurred before. Whoa, did you see that? Let me go back here. Let me see something here. I want to see something. You see this right here? This is where they say a meteor that has a tail. You see that coming out? You see that sticking from the back of that? Let me see something here. They call that a meteor. Yeah, it's not. You call it a meteor. That's up to you. That's fine. I don't have a problem with what you calling it. It's not a meteor. These are ships that are going in and out of the sun. There is no debris up there. There is no trash up there. And can somebody please explain this to me? What is this? What is this right here? Somebody please explain that to me. Explain that to me. We're going to say this is Venus or Mercury. We already got that. What is this? What is this? Clearly, you can see that over here as well. What is that? So this is Venus and Mercury, these two planets. One of them is Venus, the other Mercury. What is this? And what are the two flashes on both sides of the sun? What are these two flashes that's going on both sides of the sun? What are these two flashes that's happening? And these are coronal mass ejections that are constantly being shot off from the sun. Let me get off of here. Here we go, right here. This is Earth in the middle. Look at our magnetic field, Paul. Look, Earth is in the middle. The white side is the daytime side. The black is the nighttime side. Look at the pressure that's on the magnetic field. Look at this. And then you have backside pressure right here. Now, this is UT time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the 12th. Click on the 12th. Let me see. Let's go forward. Look at the nighttime. Look at the nighttime pressure. Look how far this goes. Look at the pressure that's pressing in. This is your magnetic field. So this is why now they announced, you can go to Wuhan News, they announced that Russia is supposed to be doing a EMP attack, electric magnetic pulse, where though it's going to short circuit all the electricity in Ukraine. It's going to knock all the power out. Yeah, okay. You can believe that shit if you want to. That is not happening. That is not happening. That is all a setup. This is coming from the sun, and they trying to get ahead of the game. So we're going to go over here and look at this real fast. Earth is in the middle. I'm going to go up to the 12th. Let me go up to the 12th. Look at this. Look at this pressure. Whatever is here, it is sitting right here. Look at the arrows reversing. These arrows represent cosmic rays that are coming from the sun. Now, the sun is supposed to be over here in the daytime side. So the cosmic rays are coming this way. It's supposed to hit the Earth atmosphere, go through Earth, go past Earth, and go out into space. Look at back here. You see these arrows? They are being reversed back into the planet, which is the planet is highly charged with ionized particles, charged particles that are changing our anatomy. That is changing our anatomy. All of us, not just one single person, all of us. So we're going to move in and look at these magnetic field lines. We can go over here and see what this is on the 12th. Look at these look at this. When Neo woke up in the Matrix, you've seen these lines. When you see birds and bees and you see animals flying, they are connected to magnetic field line. Even the fish, even the ones that walk on the earth, they all are connected to a magnetic field line. They understand this is why fish in the ocean travel a certain distance and they don't go as far. It's a certain, they only go to a certain distance and come back. They don't just flow all through the ocean. They flow to a certain distance and they stop. Whenever you see fish out of their normal pattern, when you see nature out of their normal pattern, that means the magnetic field is changing. Look at these. These are all low vibrational lines that are being broken off. This is how I know right now we are being bombarded with ionized particles that is coming from the sun, and it's nothing that they can do about it. This is how I know shit gonna hit the fan down here. This already hit the fan in my eyes. It's just a question of who's gonna catch up to it or not. That's all. Hold on, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Done with this. Hold up. This is the last thing. When the Schumann resonance, right here, when the Schumann resonance spikes, human biology is affected. Human biology is affected, especially in our third eye, the pineal gland. According to neuroscience, frequencies recording 36 plus hertz in the human brain are more associated with a stressed nervous system than a relaxed and healthy one. That is not true. Call it whatever you want. That is not true. That is not true at all. If you look at the Schumann resonance, as I showed you right here, you can make an argument right now. Do you see this right here? All this blue right here. We can make an argument that we're between 32 and 33 hertz going straight across. And then, like I said, they blocked out at least 4 hours of information. Now, let me go ahead over here and introduce my brother. Been a long time coming. You know what I mean? My motherfucking brother in the building. Let me introduce my brother. You know what I mean? We're going to go over some of these images. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back off of here, and I'm going to let the floor be yours. You can talk about, bring up the Mississippi River, bring up the things that you have witnessed and things that you have got on your camera. Let me know when you want me to bring up those images. Go on Instagram, and I'll bring up those images so that way you can walk the people through what they are seeing. All right?
All right, let's do that first.
All right, hold on. Let me go over here. Let me share my screen. Let me go over here. All right, hold on. Boom. Boom. All right, we go right here. So what video do you want me to go with first?
The one I told you about the Skywalker.
All right, so
the Skywalker.
Tell me when to stop. I'm not sure.
Right there.
This
right
one?
There. Yes,
this
sir.
One? All right.
That's the one.
All right. Pause.
All right.
Let me do something. Let me get off the screen so the people can have your full attention. Hold on. Let me get off of here.
All right, my people. I took this video outside on my balcony. It was dark, kind of cloudy. And let's pay attention to the screen. You're going to see it in a few seconds. You see that? Do you see that? You can see that you can see the stars right in the middle. You see that right there. Now, and that thing walked across the sky. Whatever that was moving in a hurry. And as you can see, Brother Kalai got it zoomed in on it. That's the star. You can see a little opening, but as you let the video play, you'll see him walk past. Don't know what it was, but it was fast though. See if you can catch that image right there. Ooh. See if you can catch it. Okay. Whatever that was, came across the screen so fast. And it was cloudy, my people. It wasn't no street lights out. It was me pointing directly to the sky. And we all know reflections can't, whatever that was, couldn't be from below. It had to be from above. So the reflection came from above the clouds. So you can see it run across right there. Did y'all see that? It's fast. But it ran right past the screen. It must be some kind of ship, but you'll see it walk past off the clouds. You can see that shape of what that was. Right? That's it right about now. You seen it? I know, right? No joke. Whatever, either that or it was a giant. That whatever was moving across was trying to get away from that thing right there.
Wait a minute. Hold the fuck up, bro. That's why I was see that at first. I thought that's what I was trying to say. No, I was just shining the fucking light and something said, wait a minute, don't zoom in, just look. That was a big ass shadow. Did y'all see that shadow that moved across the fucking screen? I'm like, hold the fuck up. Yo, I gotta play that again, my people. I gotta get off. I'm gonna get off it. Could you hear me?
No, we couldn't hear you.
All right, you can't hear me? All right, cool. I'm gonna get off here and let you get like I couldn't believe that shit. Damn, that joint was huge. Yeah. Whatever that shit was, that shit was huge that went across the sky.
And it was moving in a hurry like it was running from something.
That shit was moving. Hold on. Let me go back over and share the screen again.
If you can catch it right before it walked past, you will see it. If you can catch it and see that shadow, that's above the clouds, people. I'm pointing directly up at the sky, 90-degree angle.
It's not this, my people. Don't focus on that. When he started the camera, when they started over, don't focus on that. It's something that goes across the screen. Woo! Did y'all see that? That shit was down here and it went right like underneath of it. But that's out in space. Did y'all see that? That shit was large. Hold on, let me see if I can get off of this joint and click back on and start it over from the beginning.
And you can see like that's an opening in the sky where you can see that it's not completely cloudy, but it's cloudy enough where you can't visibly see the sky.
So come from over here, my people.
That's where the moon is, by the way.
Whoa! Yo,
but imagine being outside and feel it like a brush of cold. Whatever it was cold. It was hot. This was in the summertime. Wow. Whatever that was that moved, it came fast and it was cold. no sound, no wind, but you felt it.
Damn. Listen, let me tell you something. I watched this video when you were showing it to me every time, and the only thing I would focus on was the bright light that was shining. When I seen that shit just now, I said, "Are you serious?" I can see that shit clear as day.
Clear as day.
Yo, that shit was huge, and it's coming from over here, people. When he zoom back in a little bit, you're gonna see it's huge. It come across the screen.
It's moving real fast, so you gotta be focused. If you got any lights on, turn the lights off.
You see that, yo? It looked like a giant. Yeah, that looked like a giant. Yo, that was huge. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that shit was huge, and it was
that's crazy. Fast, and you can see that there is an opening. It's not completely cloudy because you wouldn't be able to focus on that light while it's cloudy. You can tell whatever that was above the clouds, my people.
I gotta see it one more time, man. One more time for the people in the back. One more time for the people in the back. I'm not even focused on it. Watch when he zoom in, you're gonna see it. When he zoom back in a little bit, it's gonna come from right to left. Wow.
Fast. That thing was like, hey, gotta get the hell up out of here now. Time up. Time to go.
All right, let me get your other. Yeah. What video you want me to go to next?
The one above that one.
Right.
Now that one's the one that I was outside and it was hovering around the house, and it was emitting colors. So I was just standing there, and I'm like, you can feel like a vibration coming off these things, and it's emitting color. I mean, turning colors, and it stayed till it showed me every color. Then it faded to blue, and then took off into the sky.
Yeah, look at this shit.
Wow. Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. First of all, it's a red sky too.
Shit,
but yo, brothers and sisters, I told you, this is us. We emit every color, and it's white, and it's emitting every color.
And watch how it leaves. It turns blue, and then it does a little bounce to show me that it is zero gravity, and then just dips off. Now it's gonna bounce right now. It's gonna bounce up and down. This one, it was just moving around, and then it turns orange, and then bounce up, and then it fades out and just leaves, disappears.
Wow!
Look at this shit, y'all.
Deep.
It was just sitting out there, and now the one that now that one, that lightning.
Tell me which one you go to.
You can go to, let's see. Now that one was from the night you had took. It was by the moon. So I went out there. There's that little image, but what is that thing above it?
All right, is this the moon?
That's the thing that was by the moon.
Okay, cool. So
now look, I zoomed it in on my iPhone, and it had an iris. You see that them lines around it?
And
the one in the middle? Yeah. And that thing sat out here in July for 14 days. Whatever that was. And I don't know what that is.
This look like
you can see it.
Eye, and a mouth. This look like it got a face. Eye, and a mouth. Like a whole face. And look at the hair.
It's a circle. It's something.
Yeah.
Just like the thing that was arriving around the sun. I wish I can get that other image off my camera to show y'all. Like, this was in the daytime, people. A big ass ship. Not just one, but it was another one that was far off into the distance. Now, the only way I will be able to show y'all, I'm gonna get these images to Kalai, and I'm gonna allow he can show y'all. But they're moving across the sky. They're letting it be known, hey, this is what it is. All right, that video right there.
This one? All right.
Yeah. Now, that's the one where it's just complete lightning from a cloud. But in the left, up when it makes that big light, you're going to see It's a ship right there in the corner on the tip of that cloud. To your left, you should see it right up in there. You're gonna see it once you make that wall like a door open. It was like a door open, and I was able to screenshot the flash. It was from left to right. I ain't never seen thunder open up like that, where it's a flash from right to left, or left to right. And if you can zoom in on the left, or that tip of that cloud up there,
Like right here.
yeah, you should be able to see like a ship light up.
Oh, I
All
see it right
right.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see it.
right there,
Yep.
right there, just sitting there while all this is happening.
Wow. Wow.
And then I scraped the screenshot, the light, and captured the wall like up right there. Like, what lightning does that?
Yeah, those are vertical lines. Yeah.
Yeah,
Vertical lines.
like an opening was being performed.
Mm-hmm. That's
And,
exactly.
it's from left to right, like a door was opening. There were no sound. Y'all see, I'm outside. There ain't no sound, no rain. It wasn't raining, but it was just lighting up that night.
And look how
Whatever.
low.
Yeah.
Mm.
But before that cloud started doing what it was doing, it was pink at first, but the sun had already set.
Mm.
So this was around 9:30 at night. It shouldn't be pink outside.
Nah. That's
Now
a shit.
that one, that's the one that was sitting out for 14 days. Every time I came out, it pop out, and if you zoom in on it, you can see the triangular, circular motion going on, and it's emitting colors.
Come on, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Stop playing. Hit that like button. Better than
Observing.
We bring it straight to you, man. Kalao don't play no games, and I'm not going to attract nobody that's playing games, man. This is it. This is it. This is our home, one of many. This is going down.
It was out there for 14 days. I counted every day. Every day, it never moved. It was in the same spot, and it came out at different periods. You know what I'm saying? But it was there. Just sitting there, like, boom, I come outside, bring my camera out, and boom, it started doing that. Started showing colors. But the one in the daytime that was by the sun, whoo, I'm sitting in the house, and I'm like, what is that? I'm feeling something like a woo, 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 woo. So I go outside, and I immediately look up. I'm like, what is that by the sun? And it's this like big glowing, like you could tell that it was like a flat circular motion, but it was huge. It was so huge that it rotated from left to right on the sun.
Wow.
This was in the daytime at September the 22nd at 1:22 p.m. 1:22 p.m. And I wish I could show you guys that one, but I'm gonna try to get that one to collide. But the whole thing is, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I live in Cape Girardeau now. Now, this part of the Mississippi, they ain't showing everybody, but you can literally walk in the middle of the Mississippi. I have proof. And the only way that I can show you guys, I need to find a way to get this video uploaded. I hope. Let's see if I can. That is the Mississippi. And that is the middle of the Mississippi. You see where that buoy is in the back? That is the middle of the Mississippi.
Damn, that's how much water dried up over there? You gonna walk through that shit.
Yeah.
Woo!
Now if I can show y'all that. Let me see if I can show y'all the ship.
Yeah,
That's
see?
what we want to see. 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 We All right, y'all. This is the ship that I saw. Oh, let me see. Let me see if I can get this. This is what it looked like, y'all. Let me turn this light off. There you go. That is the ship that I saw by the sun. It's not a weather balloon. Ain't no weather balloon that big.
Yeah, move your camera over a little bit more to the. There you go, right there. There you go.
Okay. Bag up some. Oh. All right. Okay, let me get y'all the video so y'all can see it. Yeah, too much light, man. But anyway, guys, the thing was so huge. It was just sitting there for like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
20 minutes. Drawing energy from the sun. And the way that I seen it was like I felt it. I came outside and like I said, I felt the vibration. So I come outside these doors right here and I open them up and I look up and there it was. You can see this is at 10 o'clock at night. The sky is pink. It's pink out here. It's pink out here. And there that thing was sitting out. I don't believe nothing nobody tell me no more because of what I've seen.
I know that's right, brother.
These things ain't just coming. They've been here. And you can see them if you just look up and look within yourself. Pay attention to that voice inside you that tell you what to do. A lot of people, we choose to ignore what we feel based on what we was taught. And you can tell that they come from program. We're programmed to get up. We're programmed to eat breakfast. We're programmed to be nice. We're programmed to think about other people's feelings before we think about our own. Who's more important? The person on the side of me, or myself? I have to take care of myself first and then spread it out. But I'm doing this for us to show y'all that get out here and spread the word. We got to be a voice and have each other back. You know what I'm saying? We got to support each other. We got to start loving one another. And we got to start sharing our methods of bettering one another. That's the only way we can go and grow. We got to teach each other, love one another, and put our arms around each other. And let's get this done, man. Let's take our planet back. Let's take our planet back. And the only way we're going to take our planet back is by protecting our children and making sure that our children know what's up and what's going on. Because if we don't, we lose our children, we lose our future. We lose our stability, our foundation, and you might as well say we're going to turn into straight animals. Without nothing to lose, I'm happy I have something to lose because it keeps me in a position of being sane. Like, I don't have to do buck wild stuff. I have somebody that loves me. I have a daughter that needs me, and I have to be there for them. So I have to make better conscious decisions every day, and including what I eat, what I watch, what I wear, and what's around me.
Come on, brother.
That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to live in peace and harmony and be one with my brothers and sisters. Like I said, if I'm cooking the greens, somebody has got to be cooking the mushrooms. We gotta grow and feast with each other. You know, one man can change the world, but one man can't conquer the world. I need my brothers and my sisters with me. Flat out. I can't do it by myself. Nothing can be done on its own. We need each other. One band, one sound, whole love. That's what we got to represent. We got to represent whole love. And we got to do it for our kids, because us grown people, most of us are already set in our ways, and it's not going to matter what we got going on. It only matters what our children got going on, and stuff like that. That is happening. It's going to happen more and more and more, and a lot of people are not going to be able to accept it or not think that it's true, but it is true. The world that we know or known is coming to an end, whether you like it or not. So y'all can wear y'all Versace, Nike, Gucci. It does not matter when the lights go out. Gucci cannot put food on the table, cannot put heat on the stove. You're gonna have to take the initiative to learn how to grow your own food, learn the ability to find fresh water. Do y'all know that trees carry hundreds of gallons of water? You can drill a spigot in a tree and get your water out of there, and it's fully alkaline. It's already been filtered through the roots of the tree.
Come on.
So that water is completely safe to drink. Y'all thinking that we gonna have to suffer? A lot of us already poor. A lot of us already know what it's like not to have no lights in the wintertime or not get nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta put that to use. You're gonna have to, your survival instincts is gonna kick in. Either you gonna survive, or you gonna leave, or you gonna die. Ain't no other choice.
Come on.
Ain't no other choice. You don't have no other choice. We don't have no other choice. All the choices that we had is over with. Now, this is a letter from NASA.
Yeah, I want you to read that letter. This is from NASA, my people. I just want to show y'all, this is why all the rocket launches are going off in space. They're shooting rockets at night. Listen, let me just say this to y'all. Y'all never seen so many space exhibitions in your entire life. They constantly shooting rockets in space. They constantly talking about meteors. Matter of fact, they're not even talking about it, but people are catching them on their security camera, their car cameras. People are catching them as they driving down the street, just recording the sky. But let me show you. We eat these rockets, man. You can't destroy us. Look at this. Stop playing with me. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Let me get that. Let me get that atomic energy. Let me get that atomic energy. Huh?
Yes,
three wise men, the three brothers. Huh? Let me get that atomic energy. This is why they constantly shooting rockets in the sky. What are they shooting at? What are they shooting at? Huh? What are they shooting at?
Something they can't hit, something that's using zero gravity to move within the sky.
And people really think this video is a joke. This was a show of force right here. This was a show of force. This is how these ships look. They look small on your camera, on our cameras picking them up. But this is how they really look right here. This is how they look. Where do you think they get these shit from in the movie theaters?
And you know what? There is nothing our government can do about it.
Nothing.
But bite their nails and threaten you or threaten me with papers that say stuff like this. It says your recent safety report had been received by NASA Aviation and Safety Reporting Systems, ASRS. The information you provided in your report contributes aviation safety and can lead to safety improvements, and report submitted to the ASRS are used to reduce the likelihood of aviation accidents to identify in the National Aerospace System, NAS, and strengthens the foundation of aviation human factor safety research. I have no idea what they meant by it. No idea. Then it goes on to say that my report, it goes against some of their requirements, and said that they're, in so many words, they're keeping my photograph, right? I have a photograph, right, that I took of the moon. Now, this camera that I use, it's not a fancy camera at all. It's not. $200 you can get this. So I'm looking at the moon, right? I zoom in on the moon, and I see something like so huge lifting off. You can see a dust drag. That's the picture that they kept. That's the picture that they kept. But I have it on here, but I have to get it blown up in order for you guys to see it because you can't see it on their little screen. So in other words, they took the picture, the copy. They thought they had the original copy, but they only had the picture. So and then my YouTube, Instagram, and stuff like that, some of my stuff is not being able to be seen due to you know who. But the other videos that we're gonna have to show you guys is gonna be from me being at the Atlantic Ocean, about 3 miles offshore. It's a triangular black ship. Birds don't have eyes that light up. My camera can't catch a bird's eye lighting up and on the horizon of the sun. These ships, whatever that ship was, it was triangular, big, sitting off the coast in Hollywood, Florida. And that was the 27th of July of this year. So whatever that they doing, ain't no stopping it. They doing it, and they gonna do it when they want to. The whole thing is you should be completely calm. You should feel like nothing. You should feel like I'm okay. I'm gonna be all right. And the thing is, you are gonna be all right. You just have to know that. You have to rely on your instincts, your natural instincts that you were born with. All of that stuff is gonna come back to you. So you should be prepared. Like Saklai said, you should have 6 months to a year worth of water already. That's the flex right there. I ain't got no bag, but I can flex on you with a gallon of water. How many gallons of water do you got in your house? How many beans? You got 16 beans. You know how the nutrients you're gonna have to use. You ain't got no meat, so you're gonna have to use foods that can compensate for your lack of nutrition that you're not gonna have. If you're not growing your food, you're gonna be scavenging looking for food. I rather grow my food than to be scavenging and looking for it. And I started that this summer.
Better believe it.
Yeah, it's all about feeding yourself, feeding your soul, feeding your family, and feeding your brothers and your sisters around. And you should feel good about giving somebody some food. It shouldn't be, oh, I want this George Washington. We say we don't want to be slaves, but if you think about it, just think about it. We are slaves because the chains are no longer big, heavy metal and brass chains no more. The chains are sterling silver, platinum, and diamonds and gold around your neck. And you know who you hold dear to? You walk around with them big stacks of what's his name? I'm gonna say Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Jacksons and Grants and $100 bills. These are farmers. That's slave master. That's master. So you keeping master tucked near and dear, and you willing to kill your own brothers and sisters to protect master. So you are a slave. If you value money and you value gold and diamonds over your brothers and sisters, you are a slave. Just because they dead don't mean they don't own you, because you're willing to go to jail if somebody asks you or try to take that dead man's money from you. Because it don't belong to you. It's not your money. I don't care if you do possess it. You possess it, but it don't belong to you.
Come on, bro.
If it don't got your name on it, it's not yours.
Come on. That's
we
it.
Fighting over they shit. We killing each other over they shit. This we own this block. We own this block. But every time one of us die, we gotta throw up a GoFundMe. We gotta throw barbecues to bury it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking that money and investing in a life insurance policy. You want to know how you can become untouchable? Go and get you $100,000 or $200 or $1 million life insurance policy and flaunt it. because that's the only way they're not gonna mess with you. If that where I'm from, they like to mess with you. Where I'm from, they like to mess with you. If you got nice shit, and they like to know how you acquire it, and they'll go by any means to find out how you acquire it. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, but we got to start helping one another. And if you love your brother and he doing something that's wrong, let him know. Let him know. Like, bro, you fucking up. So we all get like that from time to time. You know what I'm saying? We need people to throw us back on track. Ain't that's what family do?
That's it, my brother.
We gotta start treating that my reflection like my brother instead of my enemy. Because you ain't my problem. I'm not your problem.
Right.
You know what the problem is.
Come
And the
on.
thing is, they just put glasses over us to make us like, damn. Yeah, we are the problem. Are you trying to take what I got, nigga? Nigga trying to, you ain't getting this money, nigga. It don't belong to you. It's Andrew Jackson on there. What he did to your people?
That's right. That's
So,
it.
oh, you ain't got no Andrew Jackson. I said, you know what? The money is so evil that you be more at peace when you ain't got it in your hand.
Ain't that the truth, my brother? Ain't that the truth, man? Peace, appreciation, and value to the chat, man. Everyone that's in the chat, man, if you really appreciate the information that was given to you today, all the images that this brother was showing you, and the knowledge, man, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. You really appreciate that. You know, the like button doesn't cost you anything. I think everyone that was here in the chat, listen, my brother Dre, thank you so much, man. Thank you for reaching out to me. Mother Universe connected us because you've been trying to get in contact with me to show you these images. And I do apologize, but I get so many messages and imageries from people, but they not even some of the images. I be like, yo, bro, like I understand you see things in there, but you got to understand the audience that I'm dealing with. A lot of our people may not be seeing. So I have to be able to show them concrete, irrefutable evidence. And then I have a lot of people, not a lot of people, but enough people that are looking to debunk what I'm saying. That's why I always stick with DNA and our DNA, the sun, the cosmos, and our true identity. I don't deal with anything else outside of that, because if I deviate off of that, then that means that gives them room to get on my platform and do other to say slanderous shit, and there's no need to go there. This is a genetic thing. This has nothing to do with a race. This has nothing to do with my personal feelings. This is a genetic thing. This is a prokaryotic cell versus a eukaryotic cell thing. That's all this is about. This ain't about slavery. This is about none of that. This is a prokaryotic cell versus a eukaryotic cell. This is about those that know the truth and was living a lie, and those that don't know the truth and was accepting a lie. That's all I'm saying to you. Point blank and simple. So again, thank you again, my brother. I really appreciate you coming on here and sharing your information and sharing your light. I look for us to do this once again. And again, like I told our brothers and sisters, man, like I don't have a problem with sharing my platform with anybody that actually have a true eye and a genuine heart that can see the entire picture, that's willing to reach each and every brother and sister. You know, even though we get backlash, still we put our image on the line. Because again, we could be considered crazy. You crazy. You're CGI. You're doing this and that and third. No, this ain't CGI, my brothers and sisters. This is real. This is real. This is happening. That's why a lot of other people watch my videos. Not black people, but so-called black people, but other races of people watch the videos. And more importantly, Pindar and his crew. Because see, we see far. See, what they don't see, we are seeing. Because it's meant for us to see this, because we've been through this once before, many times before, whether we were on the other side looking down or we were in this room right here looking up. We've been through this many times before. So I value my brothers and sisters. Anything you want to say one more time, Dre, before we get up out of here?
I just want to show y'all this image. This is the image of I want to say the nimbus. You see his ears, you see his eyes, you see his chin, and that's Mother Humanity. I took this picture. This is just a picture of a cloud. But when I took it and I turned it around, I said, oh, she ain't playing. You see her face? You see her face? You see her nose? You see her eyes? You see them tears coming out of her eyes? Look at them lips. You think she playing? She ain't playing. She is not playing. Look at her face. It's right there. You should see it. It's there. And look who she got behind her. It's not a game, people. It's for real. Either you get it or you don't. Get it or hit that reset button. You're going to start over. No more games, man. Uplift your brother. Love your brother. Love you sisters need to connect with each other. Love your sisters. Love your brother. And then one more. This one is the one I took of a dead piece of wood right here. I call this world end. It looks like the world ended, though. You see the world look like it's exploding in the middle? But if you flip it and you turn it like this, what face do you see? You see that lizard? You see that lizard with the eyes? You see it? It's real. A piece of wood showed me that. But it looked like the world is imploding, like something shot through it. That's all I got, people.
Yo, that was a deep picture right there, man. When you flipped it around, I seen the crocodile, I seen the lizard, I seen the eye, I seen the snout, I seen that shit. Like, and you wasn't forcing me to see it. I seen it as soon as you flipped it. I was like, oh shit. Yo,
That's amazing.
Much appreciation and value to all that was in the chat. Salute to you, Ralut to all of y'all. Man, each one reach one. Listen, woman, child, and man, heaven and earth, eternal light. Each one reach one. I see you, my brothers and sisters. We did not come to this planet to join this world. We came here to raise the consciousness collectively so we can move past this world back to a better one. We're going to take this old world and create a better one with it, my brothers and sisters. Protect yourself at all times with knowledge, sunlight, chlorophyll, distilled water, and 3D human free. Kalama Amin Ra, God gene for life. Sunblood. I am not black. What about one love is whole love. Whole love. I love y'all. Y'all value y'all. Have an amazing night. One love.
One love.